All right, so I thought I'd go over some of the best centre backs in the game. Now, in my opinion, you have to go minimum 90 sprint speed. Now, this is just my opinion. I mean, people can disagree, but very rarely when I predict something, I'm wrong with the game. And all I say is just think about this carefully. If all the pros are using players, I've got 85 sprint speed minimum, you should be using 90. Because if they're using that, you should always have more pace for more recovery, because the more mistakes you make, the better pace you have, the faster you can recover. This is what people don't understand. Above all, pace is the most important. With 85 sprint speed, there's only like 6 pages of players available. Now, if you're asking me, I'm moving this to 88 and defense awareness at the minimum 86. But I'd want, for example, something like this. Now, as you can see, there's only 1 or 2 pages. You know, you got the Bremers, you got the Stones, the Canates, and you got the top tier cards, but there isn't that many cards available. So that's the downside. So what we've done is we're just going to put the defense awareness back to 85. We'll leave the sprint speed at 80. We'll leave the sprint speed at 86. So this is what I've done now, right? You can do this via the URL, or you can go over here, do acceleration. I'm going to do 80. Because the sprint speed is more important than acceleration. And you can see, look here, Walker up there, one of the best right backs in the game. Haaland, as I mentioned, one of the best centre backs in the game. I think we all know that anyway. Eder Militao, I've told you, in my opinion, if you're struggling to defend, this guy is your savior. The jockey play style makes them run faster with a run and jockey. And where do most people struggle defensively? It's with the run and jockey. And why they don't prioritize run and jockey, I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But you have to prioritize the jockey. The people are saying this is the most important. I don't even think this is an opinion, in my opinion. Now, factually, in terms of if you gave an average player, in my opinion, a card and you had to give them one playstyle plus defensively, and you had to say statistically speaking what would give them the most amount of wins, it would be the jockey playstyle. Now, factually, you could argue in certain situations aerial is better, and that I completely understand. But most of the time, think about this. Think about when you're defending. Think about when you're inside the box. How do you concede most of your goals? Either your opponent makes a through ball in behind and you get caught and you can't recover, or when you're defending, your player is moving fast and you don't have the jockey speed or the ability yet to recover. So that is why the jockey playstyle plus is the most important defensive playstyle. If I never saw your gameplay, let's say you never did coach with me, and I never saw your gameplay, I don't know how on earth you played. Let's say I didn't know what mistakes you made. I could tell you just by getting a jockey playstyle, high sprint speed, high defensive awareness, will ultimately help you concede less goals. Yes, maybe for example in a corner you may concede 1 or 2 goals because of aerial, but you'll save 10 goals as a whole. The problem is people use jockey playstyle plus. They think, oh, I conceded that goal, but if I had, I don't know, the block playstyle or anticipate, I would have actually done better there. But realistically, as a whole, if you aggregate all the goals that you will concede, the jockey playstyle will help you the best. So yeah, these are some of the best centre backs inside the game, really. Maldini, he's gone up now, hasn't he? Yeah. We went down, he went back up again. It's rising, he went back up. Like Maldini, one of the best centre backs in the game. Like if you have the money, get the Maldini at them at the town. Renard is also a very good player. She can also play in CDM as well. A very good player. If you want to anticipate, she got the regular jockey, but it's fine with a shadow. She's just okay. To be honest, you probably don't even need a shadow. You could probably go ahead and put a catalyst on her instead to bring up that passing. Valverde is a very good card. Centre mid, granted. Carlos Alberto, very, very good. Euro is actually a very, very good card. If you have got the money, I would say Euro is another option. He doesn't have the jockey playstyle plus, but he's got the regular jockey playstyle and some good base stats. This power card is also very, very good. Kunde, if you want on a budget and you want someone good, I don't know why he collapsed. I don't know why he's risen. I mean, I know I've been talking about him, but I don't think I have that much influence on the market that people think. He's very, very good. Who else is good? Van der Ven, still very, very good. Who else is new? Tomori, good. Gutierrez, he's a left back, but he's a good card as well. Quick step. Van de Ven, Bremer. Kusanov is probably the best for performance, I would say right now, if you're asking me speaking. And then there's the other guy, it begins with M. I forgot his name. But yeah, you see, there's not that many good options to choose from. What's that guy called? He's in the Premier League. I'll find him. Oh yeah, João Gomez. Forget the SBC. I know people. Sorry, SVC. I know people are evolving him. You don't even need to evolve the guy, to be honest. By himself, he's very, very good because the evolving. Okay, he's bringing his sprint speed up. I think it's by 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 2. And okay, it's improving certain things, but his defense is not really changing. If you got the coins liquid, maybe, and you don't want to use SBC, I'm gonna do it. But SBC evolution, forgive, it's like 3 o'clock when I'm recording this. But I would say definitely go with him. There's another card. Oh, what's his name? It begins with M. Milisov? Milana? Fuck. What? I've completely forgotten his name. I need to find him. He's a very good card. He just hasn't made the filter because he's probably a bit too. What we're going to do is we're going to change this to. I'm going to find this card because that's what I'll give you some budget options as well. Premier League. Let's drop these stats down. Let's go defensive awareness 84. I think his sprint speed may be 83. I think it may be 83. Let's just bring this down. Where is he? Defensive awareness got taken out. Defensive awareness 83. Saliba's also a very good card. Rice actually a very good CDM. You see, he's probably a bit too slow. Dunk is also a good card. 85 sprint speed just missed the filter. He's a very, very good card. Who's the other guy? There's 2 guys. The winter wild card, the green guy. I forgot his name. Murillo. That's the first one I was talking about. He's a very good affordable option. Kusanov and Murillo are, let's say you haven't got the budget. You have 200k and you've got to be smart. Because I'd rather you buy better outfield players, although centre backs are important. Whether you spend 100k or a million, or whether you spend improving the rest of the team. But he's a very good card, good agility and balance. This is more important for the transition between normal and run and jockey. So before you go into jockey state, agility, balance is very important, but not many people know about that. McManaman, one of the best right backs inside the game. What is his name? There's another guy as well. I think it begins with M. He's a striker, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, he's actually not too bad as well for a very cheap card. But you see, 82 sprint speed. I'd rather use Van de Ven. Like when you go into that kind of territory, I'd rather use like Van de Ven, someone with good sprint speed. Lavia actually is a very, very good CDM because he's got the ping pass and bruiser. If you want someone cheap as well, you can go Alonso. I'm looking for this card. There's another one. Let's see, and let's just search for the aerial playstyle. He's gonna be here somewhere. I forgot. He plays in the Premier League. What's Mitrovic? It's not Saudi League. 87 sprint speed. Thinking about a few years back, but 89 defense awareness. So he's a very good card as well. Very, very cheap. So if you can, truthfully speaking, if you can go for an off league, you can go with. But people like Kunde is a very good example. The Militao is a very, very good card on the higher end. Xavi Alonso is a good CDM. So is Lavia. Tonali is also very, very good. He hasn't got the defensive play styles, but he's got the good natural sprint speed, defensive awareness. Dunk is also a good card. Saliba, if you've got the money. All these cards here are perfectly fine. Literally, you can just close your eyes and pick any card. Maybe not here, actually. Let's say we're going to put this to 85. We're going to put the sprint speed to 85 and defensive awareness to 80. We've got 84. Literally, any of these cards, you can basically close your eyes and choose any of them. So that is why pace is the most important. This Melita card is actually pretty decent. I've used him. I got him and I was like, you know what? Let me just give him a go. He's actually pretty decent. I didn't know his stats were that good. Stodes if you done him. And even some of the Gold Militao is probably better than some of the centre backs that some people have. But you need to understand the importance of recovery and centre backs. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm about to go to bed, but I had this on my mind and I thought, let me just make this video, make it on my second channel. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.